Hello, crypto gaming and NFT enthusiast. Today I want to talk about why I have switched almost all my minting over to the Solana network for NFTs and why I am not using Ethereum hardly at all anymore. And we'll see that Shaq has done the same thing. As you can see on his Twitter profile, he has changed to Shaq.Sol. So you can see he's changed his allegiance, at least for now, over to the Solana network. And there's good reason for that. With anything that you're minting with Ethereum, you're going to be paying anywhere from $50 to $250 or more, especially if it's a big mint, for any NFT that you're purchasing there, depending on what the gas fees are at any given time. With Solana, you're going to be paying about 4 or 5 cents per transaction. So just fee-wise, it doesn't make any sense to do Ethereum when there's good projects on Solana. It used to be that Solana had a lot of rug pulls, a lot of poor projects, but that has changed a lot, and we're getting a lot of good projects over on Solana now, and I'm following those carefully, and we'll bring more of those to you in the future. So if you are looking to mint on Solana, wanted to show you quickly what the networks are and how to set up your Phantom wallet, which is the main wallet you're going to want to use to buy anything on the Solana network. Phantom's very easy to use, very simple wallet, and it's accepted pretty much everywhere, just like MetaMask is used for Ethereum. If we jump into the main network that most of the mints had recently been on, is magiceden.io, and you can go to what's their launch pad, and this will show you the upcoming launches that they have coming up in the future. And they have made sure now that they are doxing everybody. They're making sure that they check and see who is behind every project. There was a rug pull where a project basically minted Balloonville, and they rugged right afterwards, basically just pulled out from the end of the project as soon as the mint was done. And the funny thing is the community actually took the whole project up, and it brought the project right back up to where it was after the mint. But since then, Magic Eden has made sure that they are looking at every project. You don't have the problems that you have with OpenSea, where there are projects that are named similar, and you have to be careful to not be purchasing things in the wrong project name because they've added a couple characters to it or that kind of thing. Haven't seen that happening at all with Magic Eden, and it's easy to use their website. So they've got the launch pad itself that has their projects that are going to be minted in the future. They've got all their collections here, which you can just do a search for anything that you're looking for. Necoverse is one that I'm in, and they've got a mint coming up in 2 days actually. And it's easy to just click through and see the details for any of the items. And just like OpenSea, you can look for different rare items. For example, with the Necoverse, if we look at their wings are actually it does hang up every once in a while as things are loading, just like with OpenSea, depending on how much traffic there is to the site at the time. But it's easy to use the filter over here to find objects that you're looking for. Rarity for items is actually on howrare.is for most of the Solana networks, and you can go and look at any item that you want. If we jump into the Necoverse there, we can see the rarity. We can switch it to items that are only for sale, so that we can jump in and look for items that might be more rare, like this bottom priced one right now is actually in the top 1600, so that would be a decent one to jump into. You can also look into higher ranks. So I like to look at the top ranks and try to find bargains there. I can submit that and it'll bring up 53 results. And we can see we can get a rank, a 464 for only 2.5, 497, 2.6. Then we're up to 3 Solana. Once again, right now a Solana is about $100. It's tipping below and above a little bit, but it has seen as high as $250. And I think that as the Solana network grows, we're going to see huge growth in that, and we're going to see the price double way before we see Ethereum double again. So getting into Solana projects now while the price is low can actually be very beneficial as well. Another one of the marketplaces is Fractal, and it's at fractal.is, not .io. So we want to make sure that you're going to the right thing there. But it's easy to look into that. They've actually got, like I said, the Necaverse mint is coming up in 1 day and 14 hours for these little guys that they're making a battling farming game, be crafting, breeding. It's going to have a whole slew of things. I've been following it since December, and it's a really fun little project. We also have SOLC, and this isn't used as much, but you can look up collections here. There are certain collections that tend to gravitate towards certain different markets. But once again, Magic Eden right now and Fractal are the main ones. And once again, howrare.is is the main place that people are listing their rarity for their items, so that you can do searches there and look for your rare NFTs that you can pick up. So in order to purchase NFTs on any of these platforms, you do need Solana tokens. And so you want to go to phantom.app if you don't have that already. They have just recently released it for Apple devices. They haven't released it yet for Android, but I'm sure that's coming soon. And then, of course, they've got it for Chrome, Brave, Firefox, and Edge browsers. And if you're minting like I do, I have a couple wallets. I'm probably going to have more eventually. And I'll have one on Chrome, another on Firefox, so that if I'm trying to mint something quickly, I can have both open, try to get transactions through more quickly that way. So that might be a recommendation that you want to do as well. And it's always good to have what they call a burner wallet, so that you just put whatever SOL that you want into that wallet when you're minting without any other NFTs attached to it, so that if anything goes wrong and you get a bad link, somebody hacks into the system, or you click on a bad link from a DM, which you never want to click on links from DMs in Discord or anywhere else unless you know that person through and through. But it is always safe just to have what they call a burner wallet. So that's why it's best to have multiple wallets, maybe one or two that you're keeping your items in, or a ledger to keep your passcodes offline so that nobody can hack in. And you're just going to click the download link. It's going to walk you through the process of setting it up. It'll give you a 10-word secret passphrase. You want to copy that down on paper. You don't want to store it anywhere on your computer, because if that gets hacked, if that gets taken by anybody, they can control your wallet. They can take everything out of it and take over complete control of it. That's part of decentralized world of NFTs. You have to really control your wallet, or you can lose it all. So write that 10-word passphrase down. It'll have you create a password. Remember that password. The only way to reset that password is to know your 10-word secret phrase. That's one you don't give out to anybody ever. On any website that asks for it, or any supposed admin that asks for it, is basically trying to steal from you. So always make sure to keep that extra safe. Once you walk through the process, it's real simple to just copy an address from Coinbase or Binance to move funds over to the Solana wallet. I can show you with one of my own wallets here. You'll have your wallet address at the top. In order to copy it, you just literally click that. It'll tell you it's copied, and then you can paste that into Coinbase, Binance, any other account that you have Solana coins sitting in, and you can transfer those directly over to this wallet. So it's a simple process to move coins around, to move them from wallet to wallet. Once again, you don't have to pay those crazy gas fees or wait for gas fees to be lower, because you're only looking at about 4 or 5 cents per transaction right now. Even if we're looking at Solana doubling or tripling or quadrupling, we're talking about 25 cents per transaction, which is very affordable when we're looking at most NFT launches starting out somewhere between 0.5 SOL and 2.5 SOL seems to be kind of the minting area that most projects are starting at right now. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and hit the bell notification. We'll let you know whenever we're putting other videos out. And thank you for your time. Happy NFT searching, and I'll see you in a later video.